Hi guys, it's Angela with Andy Styles Boutique. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a repeat viewer, welcome back. If you are a subscriber, mwah, thank you guys so much for rocking with us. We love you. Thank you for hanging out, being patient, going with us through our growing pains and everything else. Thank you. You guys mean the world to us. So this video is going to be, I'm going to show you how to sublimate and do an all over sublimation on a sublimation mug. So using word art. So what I did was I created this beautiful work of art for a friend who I love, and she celebrated a birthday. I know, guys, I'm terrible. I'm just getting her birthday gift put together. I have part of it. This is another part. So anyway, so I had her send a picture, and I asked her to send me a picture of one that she would not mind looking at every day, and this is what she sent. And isn't she beautiful? She's just gorgeous. So anyway, if you like what we do here, before we jump into the video, please consider subscribing. If you like the video, please like it, let us know, and share it if you know of someone that could benefit from Andy Styles Boutique channel. All right, you're gonna need some gloves. You're gonna need some heat transfer tape. You're gonna need some scissors. You're gonna need a heat press, and I'm using my Cricut heat mug press. You're gonna need a mug press. I'm using my Cricut mug press. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and let it heat up. And you're gonna need some mugs, some sublimation mugs. I am using the Cricut brand. All right, so having said that, I went into I looked at the box. I said, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on the box. I'm trying to be smart, you know, and I'm going to get the dimensions for the mug off the box. Well, that's not how it worked. They did not put the dimensions on the box other than saying this was a 12-ounce mug. So once I realized the dimensions were not on there, it told me to go to Cricut.com, create mug. So that's what I did, and I was able to find a template for the mug. Now, the template is really easy to use, and I can get this open. It's really easy to use. It's not hard at all. But what I did was I went ahead and got the dimensions for you guys, and I'm creating this video so you won't have to go on Cricut's website and try to search and find this template. So there's one of two ways you can do this. You can use the Cricut template, of course, or you can create a square. So you just go to shapes, I'm going to choose this rectangle with, is that what I chose? Hold on. I'm going to choose the rectangle with rounded corners. Let's see. I guess that is what I chose. Okay, yeah, it is. All right, so let's go ahead, and that's my mug press telling me it's ready. So I'm going to highlight that. Now, this is our rectangle. We're going to delete one. So if you go in and you use this dimension 10.308 by 3.79, I'm going to show you what's going to happen. 10.308. Enter. You see it's the same width as what this one is, and this is 3.79, so I'm going to make that 3.79. And you see, it's a perfect match. However, this is the template here is the entire mug from point to point. It fits the entire mug. So when you're doing these, you're not going to be able to go in here and get this part subbed, because when you put it into your Cricut mug press, this part is going to stay out. So, you know, you're going to have some white space, but it's okay because this is a part they're going to hold, and you know, it comes out gorgeous. So you don't want to use that dimension, the entire dimension, to do your rectangle or square, depending on what you choose. So what you want to do is you want to go to the blue part, which is right here. And this is 8.75. by 3.79. So let's put 8.75 in there by 3.79. Oops. That should be an 8 there. All right. So now if you put this in here, it's a perfect match. So that's what you want to do. You want to use the 8.75 by 3.79 measurement. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click that off. So this is our template and this is what we're going to use. So I'm going to upload a image. You know, I'm gonna go to my Etsy because I want to do a spring mug. And I'm going to go to my account and I want to go to purchases and see if I have anything spring-esque. All right, so I'm going to go spring. Oops, not there. I want to go to what I purchased and see if I have anything for spring. I might have some Easter items or something like that. So let's see here. Everything's Christmas. I have a Hello Summer, which is watermelon. Oh, there's a Hello Spring, but I want more of a picture because I want to use word art to decorate my picture. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I was going to say I could use this digital paper. I could, but I'm going to just do this one. We're going to do this lady here. So let's download file. And I'm going to go grab her. Download that. And we're going to go ahead and load it up. So let's go into Cricut. And I have my template. So I want to upload image. Browse, and then I want to grab my lady, so I'm going to grab that and open up my file, and it's telling me it's a large file. Okay, I'm going to click that and then hit continue, and then apply and continue, and we're just going to put her on there. It's thinking about it. And hit apply again, or print then cut image, upload it, and voila, we have our image. We still have to size her though, so we're going to do that. And it's going a little slow because that image is, all right, so let's add it because the image is so big, or Cricut thinks it's big, but all right, so here's my image, and now we're going to say, oh, it is big. It's 21.37. So I'm going to make that 4.37 just to get it to where I can actually work with it. So you want to stay within the guide of the parameters of your. All right, so we're going to put her there, and you just want to size it to where you get a good bit of your image in here and you have a realistic looking image. So it's still a little big because her leaves are hanging off, but I really want to make sure that I have a good center on it and that she's in there. I don't want to lose any of the image. All right, so now we're going to go to word art, and then it's just wordart.com. And you want to go to the site, click create. So now it brings you up to this screen, this template. So you just want to go ahead and put in the words that you want. And I want to tab. I want to add, well, click add. Okay, I've never done that before. I don't know what I did there. So we're going to do another one. So I'm going to hit the back button. When all else fails, hit back. All right, so we're going to click on create now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the shape that I want. So I'm going to hit shapes, and the shape that I used was a rectangle. Where did it go? Oh no, I used the square, sorry. So I used the square, and I'm going to hit visualize. So it's going to give me the shape that I want. So then you want to go up and you want to add your text. So you want to go to, you can change the font if you want. You can use whatever font you want. There's options for this application. It's really good. So I'm going to use Bubblegum Sans, and then I'm going to go up and put my words in. So I'm going to go where it says word and not type in filter, and I'm going to type in melanin. I'm going to type in sweet, because lemonade is sweet, right? I'm going to put in should I put in sour or savage? I'm going to put in magic. Let's visualize it and see what it looks like. And there you go, which I actually like it, but I'm going to change the color. So melanin, sweet, magic. I'm going to put boss. And I'm going to put CEO. Actually, I'm going to put boss lady. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to visualize it. You can put as many words as you want. You can put as much as you want here, as little or whatever. So I'm going to put this one as, I don't know how it's going to do. Let's visualize. I'm going to put all right, so let's visualize this, and we're going to say these are the words that we want, and I like it, but I want this color scheme to match. So in our image, we have yellow, we have green, we have some pink, we have some brown. So let's go back to our word art and let's change the color. So you're going to click on the word, and I'm going to hit default, and I do want this to be black, so I'm going to hit black and apply. So that is going to, every time you see melanin made, it's going to be black. So then you want to go to sweet, and I want to change this to orange. And I'm going to hit apply. And then I'm going to go back over here and look at my image. Oops, not there. Cricut, and look at my image and make sure that I'm not pulling a color that will not work. So then go back to word art and magic. We're going to make green. Hit apply. And then boss lady. I'm going to stay on the green spectrum. Well, let's do some teal. And there's that. And teal is already in there. And then you just go through and you want to choose the colors that you want on your in your word art. And that's some orange. That's a burnt orange. I'm not feeling that. That's peach, so let's apply that. So yeah, I like this. There's only one that I don't like, and that's the this one here. What color is that? It's not really teal. Let's try that. I guess that'll work. All right, so this is what we're going to go with. The word black is using a default color, and it's blue. So let's go in. And let's change that. Let's make it this purple. And let's apply it. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Girl is blue, so we're going to leave that. Now I'm done. I don't need to do anything else with this. So I'm going to download it. So click on download, standard PNG, and that's it. That's what we want. And now it's downloaded. So I'm done with word art. I'm going to minimize. Now I'm going to come into Cricut again and I'm going to upload. Hopefully my image will not be way off. So I'm going to upload, hit browse. My image is already downloaded as a PNG and I'm going to open it. Let Cricut bring it in, hit complex and continue. Apply and continue. You can remove the background from this if you want and make it an SVG, but that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to hit upload and here we are. Click on that again and you want to add it to your canvas. Now we see our canvas and we have our word art and there it is. Oh, let's turn this back on. It's screaming at me, letting me know that it is ready. For some reason, it brought my lemons back in. So what I do is I unlock it, and then I want to resize it to fit the space, the parameters that I have. So there's that. Now I'm gonna try to use the guides here because it will give you that blended in look like you're running out of, which I like it. It looks like a newspaper thing to me, but some people may not like that. So once I have it sized on this side, I'll hit duplicate. That way I don't have to try to figure out, is it even or the sides, you know, correct or whatever. So now you can size this there, and then here's our lady. And as you can see, this is a little too large, so I'm going to resize it. Let's unlock it first. Okay, Cricut. Let's work with this one. Let's unlock it. Move it over. Let's delete that one. Duplicate this one. Let's go back over here. There we go. And this is there, and this is what we have. So now we're ready to print, and of course we can't try to print it like this because Cricut is going. Let's show you what Cricut's going to do. So we're going to go to make it, and Cricut is doing this right here. That's not what we want. We don't want to have to try to piece this together. So let's cancel here, and then we're going to activate one of our panels. Hold down your shift key, activate 2 and 3, and then I'm going to attach it. Now that it's attached, it's one piece, but I want to be able to print it, so we're going to flatten it as well. So Cricut knows that this is just one piece. So this is, you know, I can do whatever I need to. I can move it around. It's even and it's straight. All right, so now I'm going to hit make it. And we are sublimating, so you know we have to mirror our image. So let's mirror it, and there is my image. So I'm going to hit continue. I'm not going to print the template, but I'm going to hit continue. This is a good template to have if you have Cricut and you want to go up and download this template. You go to cricut.com / make mug, I think. Let me not think. Let me get you the right one. Cricut.com / make -mugs. And then when you get to that website, you just choose that you want to create, and it'll ask you to select to open it up in Cricut Design Space, and you want to do that, and then it'll allow you to customize, and you can just customize it. I would just save this template, and then you can use it over and over and over. So I went into my print settings, and I chose my printer. I turned add to bleed off. I told it to use the system dialog because I want my printer to control the color, how much of it I get and how much I need. I turned add to bleed off because I don't want to waste it. So this is what I'm leaving it as. I'm leaving it at that setting, and then I'm going to hit print, and it's going to print it out. All right, I'm done with the computer, so we'll move that back there. Now we're going to wrap our mug. And you're going to need your mug. It's printing. All right, now that it's printed out, we are going to cut it. And I just try to cut as close as possible because you're going to have to line this up onto your mug. Close as possible, but not too close that you're cutting your words. And I'm going to have to go around the little leaf there. If I tried to send this to Cricut to print, which you could, it's going to probably just give you that rectangle. But that's an extra step, and I really don't need to do that. So let's throw this in our trash. We're done with that. And I just take and line it up. The paper that I'm using is a sub paper, which it's not my favorite. My favorite paper, I have it somewhere. But this was already in there. So I'm just lining it up. A good rule of thumb for me is to do one finger. So if I do a finger here, I'm going to line it up here. And then you grab your tape. This is the tape that I always fight with, but someone one of the Andy Styles followers gave me a suggestion on the right kind of tape dispenser to get, and it has worked. So thank you. Shout out to you. And I have been very successful in using this tape. However, it is downstairs. So now that I have this side lined up, I'm going to take and line this side up, and it's a perfect fit. So let's just go ahead and tape it down. Now, I use a lot of tape because to me, when you're doing sublimation, there's no such thing as too much tape. And you want, when these gases release themselves, you want those gases to be pushed onto your blank. You don't want that gas to escape through the top or the bottom, and then you don't get as crisp an image as you could have. And see, this tape just went crazy, but it's okay. We're learning to cohabitate together. So there's that. Now, the next time I do a sublimation video, I'll try to make sure I have that tape dispenser up here so you guys can see it, because it really does work. So I tape all the way around. I'll push it down in there, pull that one up, I'll just sit it up like that, and just tape it around. What I like about this Cricut mug press is that it senses when it's a countdown. I don't have to try to set a timer. When I first started sublimating with the oven, which I am going to do some videos on that, you have to set a timer. Well, no, you don't. It times, I think I have the one that it counts it down itself. All right, so this is my mug and it's ready to go. So if you've never used the Cricut mug press, this is what it looks like. There's a green button on the top to get started. You just press it, turn it on, and then when you have your mug ready, you just take and sit it in here, push this down, it starts counting. It will go all the way across, and when it's done, it will beep at me. So I put a mug in while I was getting set up. Let's put the gloves on correctly. And although it's been sitting for a while, these are hot. Please believe me when I tell you they are hot. Now, it does get a little awkward trying to take the tape off with the gloves, but to save your hands from getting burned, it's well worth it. So grab this little weeding tool and I'll help with pulling the tape off on this and see what we have. And I'm trying to make sure that we're on long enough so you can see that one come out, because I want you to see that steam, because it does get hot. It gets really hot and you can hurt yourself. And it's a warning on the box that says it will be hot, it will be steaming, and to wear protective gloves. So we want to make sure we're being safe when we are working with heat. Oh, she's pretty. Wow. All right. She is beautiful. All right. So this is the mug. I love it. I'll make more of these. I know. I have a lot of people who come in the salon that are professionals. They're nurses, doctors, finance. They work in finance, real estate, all that good stuff. So I'll try to create custom mugs for those customers that come in. I do sell some items in the salon. Sometimes they come in and they're like, oh my gosh, let's see what you have. And they buy it. Now this one, because of the way she was shaped, this one was more squared up because it was actual photo. So that's something to take away from what I've done tonight is your image. Now, I guess I could have tried to, you know what I could have done? I could have went in and sliced the outline for her with these words, and that would have filled that in. Man. Oh well. It's called crafting, right? So sometimes my creative juices, they wake up after the fact, but I like this. I might keep this for myself. I don't make things for myself a lot. But and then too, I probably won't, because when I drink coffee, I drink more than this little cup. So I probably don't need to drink more than that cup, but I do. So there's that one. This one is gorgeous. I love it. I'm still looking to hook up. I have a new printer, a new Epson printer, and I'm excited about it. It's going to be a Sublimation printer. It prints wider format, but I have not been able to use it because my husband, he has to hook it up to our network. So he hasn't done that yet. So yeah, but Valentine's Day has just passed and I just had a birthday. So yeah, that would be a good add-on to my birthday and my Valentine's Day. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's cooking right along. It is almost ready to come out. It is at the 4th dot and it goes 5 dots up. But while we're waiting, I'm going to go back in here and play with this other one, the CEO one, and see if I can slice that and make that work a little better. Now, of course, when I get in here, I'm sure that this is going to, I'm going to cancel this one, and we do want to cancel the cut, and I'm going to save this one as Lemonade Girl. So I know I'm not as creative with my Lemonade Girl, my names, but I want to go back in and I want to save that one. And that's what that's saved as. And I want to go back and I don't know if this will work, but I want to see if it'll work. So I have to go to my projects. Oh, it's on the last dot. We may not get to, we probably won't know if that's going to work. Customize. I want to replace it. Oh, it's done. So it's blinking at me. See those lights blinking, and it's yelling at me. So I'm going to open it up, grab my gloves, and I'll open it up. We'll have to see if my idea worked. So just hit that, which turns it off. I'm lifting it out. Y'all see that smoke? I don't know if you can see it. It's smoking. So I'm going to put this here for a second. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. And I'm going to see if that would work with this. So you have to go in and unflatten it. And I'm going to I'm going to detach it. All right, so let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to make that a lot larger. Put that there. Hold down my shift key. Send to the back. Oops. We may have to see what's going to happen with this next time. Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. I have to play with that, but I think that would have worked. So I'm just going to get out of this, and we're going to reveal our mug. All right, let's go. Let's see what we have here. Let's see how it worked out. I hope that you guys are inspired, which every video I do is done to inspire you guys. And I hope that you are inspired to try this. Give it a try. This is a nice way to make custom mugs. If you know someone that's a coffee drinker, it would be a good way to make mugs for them. Mother's Day is coming up, Easter, and I wanted to do something spring-like. The spring is coming up. It's like, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at her. She's beautiful. All right, guys. So like I said, we got holidays coming up, and see how that did line up together. So when you're choosing your images, you want to tend to go with something that's going to give it symmetry, squared up or whatever. I'll have to work with that and see if I can slice that and get that, in a better position. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this and you've learned something, and I have inspired you to go out and create some beautiful, beautiful sublimation mugs. These are just simply, I'm so in love. I am so in love. So this is with Cricut and Word Art. So give it a try. And then too, if you want to post your creations below, let me know. I'd love to see them. Thank you for rocking with us. Happy crafting.